Indivisible Toledo and NOPA Indivisible. And we're here today as part of the National Indivisible, the People Lead demonstration going on this week. And we have some comments for our Senator Portman and actually all of the.
Senator Portman says that he's committed to security and safety for our country, but his high-sounding generalizations are just not enough. Bigger than any threat from outside our borders is the dangerous threat to our democracy from traitors and terrorists within.
And Peggy, you want to add to that?
Yes. Well, very well said. But beyond that, or to highlight what's been said, that Senator Portman has a chance again to do the right thing by voting for impeachment who have got the courage to stand up and do exactly that, to do what he actually can do, not pretty words, but what he can actually do to get us out of this dreadful situation where traitors and seditionists are taking over our government. There's never been a more serious situation ever, and he doesn't have many more chances to show that he's with the country and not with these seditionists.
Thanks. Yeah. Gina? Yes.
I really feel like all Republicans, and especially Senator Portman, since he's our senator, need to organize Republicans and get out there and make public statements loud and clear. This is not okay what happened, and that Pence needs to invoke the 25th, because they could do that in a heartbeat if Republicans actually stood up. And I'm sick of Portman talking out of both sides of his mouth, trying to play it safe and coddling to these racist, violent people.
Okay. Sarah, you want to carry on?
I just find it so discouraging that we have a president who own a group of Americans and radicalize them by feeding them lies. This group of domestic terrorists have really found a home, unfortunately, in our republic.
Follow up?
Sure. Senator Portman, I have found you to be scarily silent on the tens of thousands of lies that Donald Trump has told ever since he began his campaign and won the presidency. Since he has lost the presidency, he has continued the biggest lie months before the election was even held and has amped it up after the election. Since his initial candidacy in the 2016 election, he has stoked white supremacists and so-called militia groups, has to be held to account. If we are going to assure account that, he needs to be held accountable. And you, Senator Portman, and our other political, we are going to be dealing with this for many more lies by bringing together these white supremacist groups and so-called militia with more traditional conservative Republican. But I want to make the call. Just Senator Portman, either call on the vice president to trigger the 25th Amendment and remove Donald Trump today or as soon as possible, or vote to impeach. And also, I would like to ask, what are you doing to protect the state capitals, including Ohio, that are vulnerable to these violent militia groups?
Sorry about that.
I'm Nancy, and I am a mental health professional who signed a malignant narcissist, and that he had an antisocial personality disorder, which has escalated now to truly being a psychopath, which means that he does not care if people live or die. And people, be countless other people whose bodies are going to be strewn in the streets at the various state capitals, as well as in Washington, D.C., and you are personally responsible. This is the same as having a psychopath like Jeffrey Dahmer, who kills people and eats them, and nobody will your hands, as well as every other Republican who did not remove him from office when you had the chance. We're watching, and we know.
Okay, so I just want to end by saying there are some of us who have been protesting every Tuesday, what started out as Resist Trump Tuesday in February of 2017, right after Trump was inaugurated. Weekly protesting our demands known. For today, I'd like to sum up, I got to write, this was my, Trump is guilty of so many things, but mainly of working to destroy our democracy and of sedition and promoting violence and racism and hatred in this country.